I do expect that those will all disappear today. All right, well, we are going to continue right along. Is coming up next, we're going to talk about Ma Sit Sit. Ma Sit Sit is the coolest gemstone. And I'm gonna show you, I have a couple different samples here because they're all, every stone is going to be slightly different. That's the natural beauty of this gemstone. This is a one source gemstone, only mined in Burma, and it is mined out. So this is an extremely difficult stone to get because you have to find a dealer or a collector who has this material. It is highly coveted in Asia because, of course, they highly revere jade, and this is considered a rare form of jade, if you will. That's one of the things they love about it, is that they consider it to be, you know, a type of jade because it's so rare and beautiful and unusual, and it's that natural imperial green color. So what we have for you today, this ring was $249. We took $100 off today. So it's a real collector's piece. If you are a collector, if you are looking for a gorgeous Ma Sit Sit, and by the way, we are flanking this with chrome diopside and white topaz, and that's your surround, and then there is a matching pendant also. So the pendant is $119, the ring is only $149. They both are being offered at a huge discount today, a huge savings coming your way today if you are quick to the phone. So I would not hesitate, because I think you will be so tickled if you, again, are a collector and you're looking for something rare and unusual and exotic. This would be an awesome choice for you. That Ma Sit Sit, as I said, it's completely rare. It's, as I said, completely mined out. We very seldom get to see it. I get excited when we get to show it because I remember years ago when we first offered Ma Sit Sit, I want to go back 20 years ago, it was far more abundant, is far more available, and then over the years it just became less and less available, not unlike the Burmese rubies. By the way, if you love Burmese rubies, we have something really special happening in July for the ruby collectors out there. Natural, gorgeous Burmese rubies like you've never seen before. I have not offered you a Burmese ruby in years and years, so we're really excited about that. That's coming in July. But this is from that same origin, that same part of the world, and I do think it looks really beautiful paired back with the chrome diopside. I'll hold this still so you can see just for a second, with the bright, stunning green. If you are a girl who loves chrome diopside, first of all, we have some amazing things happening in this hour, but moreover, I don't blame you. Chrome diopside is one of the most stunning natural gemstones. It's basically a one source. There's a couple different areas you can get it, but the finest chrome diopside is coming out of Siberia. And that is the Siberian material that is just breathtakingly beautiful. And I think it's a match made in heaven paired back to the Ma Sit Sit. And I will hold a couple rings for you so you can see. Yours will be different than this. It'll be similar but different because every stone is slightly different. That is the natural beauty of the stone. It will have some black in it. It will have this beautiful kind of striation of black moving through the stone. It is characteristic of Ma Sit Sit. And I love them all. I like some that have a little more of the black matrix, some that have a little less. It's just an interesting, fascinating gemstone, but that's what really makes it stand out. A collector will know when they look at it that you're looking at Ma Sit Sit because of that black matrix moving through the stone. It's really cool. The pendant, last call, we have only 3 dozen available, and then the matching ring is here, but in a very limited manner. And that's 090-479. If you like, this is the time to order. Now, the jewelry boxes, thank you so much. 4,500 have been